Welcome. So the topic on which we are going to discuss today is div. What is div, div tag in HTML, and difference of div and span tag. One of the most important HTML elements is the div. A div is just an invisible box that can contain any kind of content, even other divs. And that's basically it. Divs don't really do anything unique, but that makes them extremely versatile. Most websites use lots of divs, nested in complex ways to organize the content of the site. Although they're invisible by default, web developers often style them to give them different colors and borders. So the next time you look at a website, try to see how the content is organized on the page. Chances are, it's mostly thanks to divs. Today I need to explain the span and div tags in HTML. The span tag is an inline container to group elements for styling purposes. The div tag, it's very similar, except it's a block container to group elements for styling purposes. Here's an example. Let's create two H1 titles. This is a span title. Then close it. Let's copy this line of markup, then paste it. The second line will be: this is a division title. I'm going to enclose my first sentence with a pair of span tags, so we need an opening span tag and a closing span tag somewhere. Span is an inline container. Div is a block level container. It takes the entire width of my document. You can see that this is all blue. Let's create a pair of paragraph tags. This is a span sentence. Then close it.
Let's copy this paragraph, paste it again, then change the second sentence to division.
Alright, and close our first sentence with a pair of span tags. Alright, I will set the style to be red. Well, tomato color technically. It's kind of like we're highlighting the text. Much like the mark tags in the last topicals, copy this tag, change span to div, then the color. How about cyan? And then we need to close the div tag. There we are. Now let's create two large paragraphs. We need a pair of paragraph tags. In VS Code, to generate some sample text, you can type lorem then tab. So I will copy this line, paste it again. Let's say after the first sentence I would like to add a background color. So right here I will add a span tag, an opening span tag, then where would I like to close it? Let's do so before the closing paragraph tag. Then I will change the background color. Alright, we have highlighted the second sentence. Let's do this with div tags now. With our next paragraph, let's create an opening div tag. Then we'll need to close it somewhere. Let's close it before the closing paragraph tag, and then I will change the background color. Within the opening div, I will set the background color to be cyan. What we have done is created a block level element for the second sentence within our paragraph. Basically speaking, we can use the span and div tags to group together HTML for styling purposes. Span is an inline container. Div is a block level container. We'll be using these more when we reach CSS, and well, those are the span and division tags in HTML.